Hey my friends, welcome back to the studio. I want to give you a very special message today. I was just in meditation and this name Gabriel came to me. So I got in a conversation with him and we had this very interesting talk. So I have never experienced something like that, name Gabriel never came to me. And I've started asking him some questions, like, what could I share with you today? Like, what could I share with my people today? And he said, remind them that they are loved. That's what they are seeking the most, not knowing that they are already loved. They have been through phases in their lives that made them believe they need to play certain characters, they need to do certain things, they need to be like certain way in order to receive love in return. So they have developed a way of living where every relationship is transactional. Like, you must give something in order to receive love. But they are so wrong. They are so wrong. If they could only see what I see from here, they would know they're already everything. And most importantly, they're loved. So to anyone watching this right now, know that you're loved, that you are loved. And I don't want to stay with words. I don't want to keep it something, super spiritual or whatever. But just what it truly means. If you would know that you're loved, if you think about everything you've done for love, or you thought you're doing it for love, and you got robbed, like in certain narcissistic relationships, or you've been playing certain character just so you would be loved. How many times it happened to you? Now think about what would change if you would recognize, I am already what I'm seeking. I am already this. It's a shift. It's a very great shift in attitude that's happening in the society right now. So I asked him, is there something you can tell them? Because many times people don't really, comprehend this. Like, it was heard so many times before that these words kind of lost meaning. And he said, turn into your heart, because it's your divine technology. It was planted into you. And there's a reason why poets and mystics always said, go into your heart, or follow your heart, or listen to your heart. It has no limits. He said, your intellect is a thought mind. It has a limit of knowledge. You only know what you've been taught. And there's so much more you don't know, and you think you know a lot. While your heart has no limits, but it lives in the now. So it doesn't tell you what you should be prepared for tomorrow, but it tells you what you need to do right at this moment. If you can lower the volume of your intellect and raise up the volume of your heart. It's what I often mention to you as heart-brain coherence practice. Google it, you will find it. You have some meditations on my channel as well. He said, your heart is your divine technology. It connects you with the cosmos. And it guides you. It gives you what you need. And the practice of trusting it is called faith. It's not some blind believing. It's the practice of following what you feel, of doing what you know that is right. Not what your intellect says, oh, I should do this, I should follow this, I should, please this person or whatever. What your heart says. And it's very profound, but it's simple. So all the answers I got were so simple. Like I said, we already know this. And he said, I don't see that. I don't see that. He said, those who are ready, they will feel it. And those who are not ready yet, they don't need to. But it's like a frequency that people receive. Those who know they are ready, they just receive something in the message that moves them. So it's like noticing that something, a message sparks something inside of you. And it kind of connects you back with that fire of yours. And once you get connected with it, you just know what to do. You just feel inspired and you move with this energy. And that's what I want you to do. Every single day, move with it. I asked him, what about people who are in lack? People who say, I don't have enough. He was very clear about it. He said, they're not babies anymore. They got themselves to where they are. Through different circumstances. Their lives may not be perfect according to their judgment. But they need to know that they have resources they need to create what they want to see. Everyone already has resources. The thing is, they don't see that because they live in mental expectations. They want their lives to be different, not knowing that they are where they are with a very specific purpose. And those who know, they will understand this. Those who don't know it, they will not. He was very clear, and those are things we already know. People say, yeah, I already know that, but you don't. The truth is, we don't know. I know how much it takes in our lives to really practice this. To really surrender when nothing makes sense, to surrender to this knowing. To believe and to walk with it. To walk as a master, even though you are a practitioner. You are a student, but at the same time, you're being a master. That's what he means. Because so many times, we think that something must change in order for us to move forward or to feel better. But the message was, rather than looking what should change, return back to this sense of love. And there are so many practices out there. You can do them daily. And it's not something you should sit down for 2 hours. You can do it for 5-10 minutes, reconnect with it, and see what you get when you reconnect with it. The thing is that in the collective consciousness, this energy is so much more accessible because more and more people are tapping into it. And when people get into the frequency of this energy, they ground it in different areas. Wherever you are, if you tap into it, you ground it in your area. So it becomes more accessible to more people. That's why it's so much easier to do it. That's why more and more people are channeling nowadays. That's why more and more people are waking up and actually moving in alignment. That's how you activate your technology. He said everything is already available to everyone. They just need to use their resources correctly. And he said, you don't need guidance. You just need to tune within, into your heart, and you will know. But you will only know in the present moment. It's not like your mind where you're trying to predict something, or you're trying to understand something, where you're trying to do something or just plan for tomorrow. It is right here, right now. And as you decide in this moment, you're bending time. You're changing space. And everything aligns with the decision. And then you just need to be perceptive of events in your life that are aligning, that most of the time you would just miss them or ignore them. it changes your frequency. Because when you notice that certain things happen so synchronistically, more you notice them, more it will put you into alignment. More you will feel synchronized with everything. You will notice, oh, things are actually moving, things are actually changing, and notice how it makes you feel when you notice, oh, actually this aligned today, oh, this happened today, oh, there, I was not even waiting, it just happened immediately. And there a person was kind to me, and there something happened unexpectedly good, and you start noticing, oh, gratitude just arises. Enjoyment just arises. Lightedness in the heart just arises. And you start noticing how easy it is to be pulled into all kinds of fields that rob you from your emotional life force. When you get into politics, when you get into different sports or whatever, it just pull you away from yourself. He said, your path is very, very simple. He meant for everyone, like your path is very, very, very simple. The thing is just that you will not find it in devices of others. You can only know your path and understand your path when you're in tune with yourself. That's how you can know your path. And don't be surprised if it will be something you always knew that is the right thing. Something that you always felt joy doing it. People say, yeah, but I don't have much time. Well, if you have reverence for it, you will find time for it. One day you will be grateful to yourself. So it was a very simple message. But I think those are the sparks that we need every single day to just remind us that when we are losing faith, something sparks it a little bit more. So we get reminded, okay, yes, I was distracted once again. I was pulled astray once again. I need to trust more. I need to focus more. And maybe I need to be more. To notice that all these personas you've developed through life are now outdated. And you're learning a whole new game of who you are and what it means to present yourself, your real self to the world, especially to people who are used to who you were. It's a confusing to your ego, but satisfying to your soul, right? And the thing is that your soul craves these experiences that free you, that liberate you, that makes you feel like you're flying. And when we lack this kind of experiences, we lack life. And when we lack life, we see no meaning. And when we see no meaning, we feel no drive to do anything. And if we turn this wheel around, we recognize that we want to do more things that free us. Playfulness, creativity, finding and seeing synchronicities, following them, connection with real people, with real generous people, exchanging all these experiences and information, and having more of this. But most importantly, getting back to love. Finding it inside of you. And knowing that it's your heart. Don't overthink your life. Feel your life. Don't overthink your life. Feel your life. This is the message. It will not come to you through this. It will come to you through this. So it's not about doing things for love, but doing things out of love. It's not about waiting to hear something from someone, like what to do, but doing it out of inner hearing. It's not about seeing guidance, but doing it out of your inner sight. Your eye has awakened. Your eye has awakened. The I am that sees, right? You now see the path. You're now rising. So rise up, my friend. Rise up. And write in the comments, I am ready. And feel it. I am ready. Feel it. And move in reverence. Know what it means to have reverence. It's not like, I will do it tomorrow. Right now I don't feel like. It's not this. Quit that. Quit that, my friend. You know what reverence means? It means that you honor this moment to such a degree that you listen 100% with all your senses what this moment is whispering to you. This is reverence. And when people develop this, they will never feel lost. You will never feel lost again. When you feel lost, it's a sign that you've been distracted. When you think you're lost, it's a sign that you're distracted. Because when you are present, you just know. You just know. And the mission right now for people is to just develop a deeper trust to this knowing. And more you trust, more you will be surprised. Move with it. Move with it. So, yeah, it was nothing new, but the energy was very clear, very profound, and it's just a reminder that we all need. First of all, you are loved. You are already loved. And reflect on any relationship where you don't radiate it because you know that this relationship is outdated. Maybe you've started it with a completely wrong reasons. Maybe other people are not respecting you, honoring you. Doesn't matter who they are. Notice the red flags and learn to stand up for yourself. Because once again, you will be surprised how many right people are waiting you when you leave these parts of old life behind. You will be surprised when you discover how to walk in love, how to do things out of love. And I don't mean, please someone or any of that. I mean, reconnect back with what you always love doing and how you truly love to present yourself. You will see that's where authenticity resides. That's where real you is. And more you become familiar with this part of you, more you will feel free. That's why I'm sharing today with you a painting called Liberation. It's a dove with a key of the heart. You will see on one side there's a human heart, on the other side there's a symbol of the heart. And the message of this painting is freedom, to free yourself when you unlock the mystery of your heart. So I will leave you here. I hope you found great value in today's message. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. And thanks to everyone for choosing to support my art. You see my paintings behind me. Thank you so much. You can find my art on AttractPassion.com. Prints of my art in different sizes, original paintings, some products like shirts, mugs, phone cases, all of that. And also thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content. Thank you so much. Until next time, one love.